I would agree that you don't need to be a professional filmmaker to command visual language or change. I think these days now with social media, allowing so many people to just turn on the camera, doing what I'm doing right now, press record and speak, and how there's so many accounts, so many people who are now making a living off of speaking clearly, speaking with purpose, and inspiring others, whether it's with their ideas, their opinions, advice, regardless of what it is. I think there's no need to be a professional. There's a certain advantage you have being a professional, having the ability to acquire the right tools to produce such a visual masterpiece per se for some movies, to lay out the landscape. But for me personally, consuming tons of information online from different people who I have some sort of respect for, I have some sort of trust in, just from watching their videos, watching their opinion, and all they do is press record, sit in a car, just like me, talking to the camera. And some things they say can be more powerful than anything I've heard in film. You just need to hear it. I would say, I think with a video and ethics around it, with permission, especially for me as a strength conditioning coach, I think that can play a big role, where you can have a situation of wanting to post an athlete showing an injury or showing a rehab process, but if they don't want that, if they don't have the agreements to put themselves out there, to be embarrassed, I think that's an important discussion that needs to be had, that needs to be gone over. You can't just be mindlessly posting about that, especially with social media becoming so much a part of our lives, where it's not even an aspect of our lives, it's a whole nother world that we live in, and everything matters, everything you see is permanent. So I think the ethics around that is, the discussion needs to be had. Whether I'm a producer or consumer, I think I'm a little bit of both. I would like to be more of a producer of educational content, of content of my own athletes, of trying to create some sort of following, whether it's practicing speaking fluently, finding my voice, speaking about what I'm interested in, speaking about things I'm trying to learn, trying to grow in. I think that's the best way to grow, is to force yourself to act like an expert of such topic, and then go out, research such topic, and try to teach it. If you can teach it, then you know it. If not, well, it's not going to be worth anything, especially for me as a coach who needs to be constantly teaching to other athletes, explaining what I'm doing to coaches, to athletic trainers, etc. Everyone needs to be on that same page, so the communication is huge. I'm a very big consumer, getting ideas based off other people, showing videos, speaking about new topics, and I think it's extremely valuable. I think it's huge. Yeah.